Here we're going to use a simple linear regression equation to answer several questions, all of which are likely to show up on an exam. We're going to start with the givens. This is our simple linear regression equation, 10 plus 4x. The important information for later on is the minimum value of x is 5 and the maximum value of x is 20. So question number 1. Predict y hat when x is equal to 10. Well, this is simply a matter of plugging 10 into the equation and seeing what we get. So here's 10 plus 4 times 10. So this is 50. It really is just that easy. However, you could be asked to go the other way. If y hat is 35, then what was the value of x? Well, now we have to do a little bit of algebra. 35 is equal to 10 plus 4x. So we have to solve for x. So this will be 35 minus 10 is equal to 4x. So 25 is equal to 4x, and we move over here with a little bit more room. We have 25 divided by 4 is equal to x, and that is 6.25. Question number 3. How large is the change in y hat when x changes by plus or minus 1? Well, this question is phrased as the very definition of slope. Beta 1, the slope value, tells you how much y hat changes when we change x by some value. We're going to keep it simple here, plus or minus 1 unit. And you can do this a number of different ways. You can compute with two different values, differ by 1, so x could be 6, and then x could be 7, and subtract the 2, and that'll give you the answer. But the easy way is to observe that 4x tells us what we need to know. Every time we change x by 1, the slope is multiplied by that, and that's going to give us the change in the y value. So by bumping x up by 1 when the slope is positive means that y hat increases by 4. If I was to subtract 1 from the slope, then the y value, subtract 1 from the x value, then we would end up subtracting 4 from the y value. That's the easy way. Now the more convoluted way, like I mentioned at the start, we would go y hat is equal to 10 plus 4, and we'll use the 5 here, make this a bit more clear. So this is equal to 30. That's supposed to be a 10, by the way. Now, here's y hat is equal to 10 plus 4, but we're going to increase x by 1, and now this is 24 plus 10, which is 34. So the change here, change in x, led to a change in y hat of 4 units. So you can do it either way. So for instance, if you were given the question, how much would the y value change if you increased x by 2? Well, 4 times 2 is 8, and that's what you would expect the y hat value to change by. Number 4. Predict y hat when x is equal to 25, and then comment on the validity of the result. All right, well, y hat is equal to 10 plus 4 times 25, so that's going to give us 110. And on the surface, that's an easy answer, not hard to do whatsoever. But this is where the other information comes in. If you note, the maximum x value is 20. But down here, we were asked to substitute 25. So this result is not reliable due to extrapolation. You can only use your mathematical model, in other words, your regression line equation, for the values of x that were used to construct it. And we were told the values of x ranged from 5 to 20. But 25 is beyond that, so this is called extrapolation. And as far as statistics go, this is sin number 11 on the 10 Commandments of Statistics. Thou shalt not extrapolate. We'll do one more example of simple linear regression, the more wordy, more typical problem, in the next video.